Bev Ehrlich. Bev is an Aliyah coach here in Israel. Hi, Bev. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Bev,
Good.
what advice do you have for parents who are making Aliyah with teenage kids?
Okay. So teenagers are struggling with their identity. They're struggling with their self-esteem. They want to fit in. And when they move to a new neighborhood, this can simply exacerbate their feelings of insecurity and how do they fit in and where do they belong. Taking them to a new country heightens this by many, many levels. Teenagers like to feel that they're part of the process. For the whole family to feel part of the process, they need to be prepared. Share with your teenager that you want to come on Aliyah. If you can, if you're coming on a pilot trip, bring your teenager with. Show them the neighborhood. Introduce them to the school. If possible, let them be a part of which school they're going to go to. Encourage them to write a set of questions for the staff that they can ask. Let them find out what the current sports and fashions are, because these all allow teenagers to feel they belong. When they go back to wherever they're coming from, they will then feel more encouraged to decide, okay, what am I going to take, what aren't I going to take? They want to be more part of the process, and they'll feel that they're more in control. If you can't bring them on a pilot trip, try and maybe take some short videos of the area so that they can become familiar and accustomed with where they're going to be. Ask them what activities they'd like to be in that encourage social integration with other children who are like-minded, doing the same thing. When they feel that they're more in control, they will be more cooperative. As teenagers, they're also making other general demands on one. See how flexible you can be. If you can let them stay out a little bit later or not forcing them to come on every family outing, then they will be more compliant with the more obligatory family events. Encouraging them possibly to start email communication with kids in Israel. Obviously, I would say helping them with their Hebrew skills as soon as you've decided, the family's decided to either get them a private tutor or put them into a group or any other social activity where they'll be able to learn Hebrew, because someone's coming here, even the top students feel there's a decrease in their academic ability because they don't have the language skills. They also feel that they can't be as funny or they can't be themselves if they don't have the Hebrew. So trying to encourage that will also boost their self-esteem. And of course, I think one of the big things is to show understanding, to try and remember what it was like for you as a teenager, not to judge them, just to hear them, even if they're complaining about the weather, to say, yes, you're right, it is so hot in Israel. I wonder what we could do to get through it. Model for them your learning of the language. How are you negotiating with a new culture? How are you managing to move yourself forward and make this a positive experience? I think those are the key factors, I would say.
Thanks, Bev. I think that's some invaluable advice that you've given us today. Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure. Bye.